Have you ever lived in a house so quiet you could hear it breathe? Evelyn thought she moved into peace and quiet, but what she really moved into was something waiting inside the walls. Evelyn Harper had lost everything. Her mother passed away, her relationship fell apart, her job in the city no longer mattered. So she did what most people only talk about. She packed up, left it all behind, and bought a cheap, forgotten house in a town no one remembered. West Virginia, quiet, cold, surrounded by trees and silence, exactly what she wanted until the silence started whispering. The house was strange from the beginning, not haunted, just too quiet. Quiet in a way that felt unnatural. You know that feeling when your ears ring because there's no sound at all? That's how every room felt. Then came the whispers, faint, soft, not even words at first, just the sound of someone breathing through a wall. She ignored it until one night it whispered her name, Evelyn. A week after moving in, Evelyn decided to clean the attic. Behind one of the walls, she noticed something strange, a hollow echo when she knocked. She ripped away the boards and found a door, no knob, just a narrow keyhole. She searched everywhere for a key and finally found one tucked behind a loose brick in the cellar. It was rusted, small and ice cold. Next to it there was a note: "If you hear them, don't speak back." Of course, she opened the door. Inside was a small, windowless room, empty except for an old full-length mirror cracked around the edges, covered in dust. As soon as she stepped inside, the air changed, heavier, colder, and the whispers came again, this time louder. They sounded like they were coming from the mirror itself, crying, laughing, chanting. Then her reflection blinked before she did. Then it smiled. She didn't. That night, the mirror was gone from the attic. It was now in her bedroom. She hadn't moved it. She hadn't touched it. Every night after that, it appeared in a different room. She smashed it, burned it, tossed it outside, but it always came back. She covered it with a cloth, but every morning the cloth would be on the floor and the mirror would be facing her bed. One night, Evelyn finally gave in. She stared into the mirror and asked, "What do you want from me?" And this time, the whisper answered, "To come home." Suddenly, her body froze. She couldn't speak, couldn't move, only watch as her reflection began to move on its own. It tilted its head, smiled, and reached out through the glass. Over the next few days, Evelyn began to change. She didn't eat, didn't sleep. She said she could hear voices even when the TV was on, even when water was running, even outside. She tried to leave the house, but the front door led to a hallway that didn't exist before. At the end of that hallway was the mirror, always the mirror. She searched for answers. At the local library, in a box of old clippings, she found a single article: "Woman missing inside Harper House, 1978. Only item left behind was a mirror. No signs of forced entry, no body found. The woman's name? Evelyn Harper. But how could that be her name? Hadn't she just moved here?" In the final scene, a new woman is seen entering the house. She signs a lease, sets down a suitcase, smiles. "Wow, it's so peaceful here." The camera slowly pulls back, deep inside the house, inside the mirror. A voice whispers again, "Welcome home. What if the house you live in remembers someone you've never been?" Subscribe to Creep Flicks if you still believe mirrors only reflect what's real.